What's up, everyone? What's up? Hope everyone has had a good weekend. Hope everyone is going to have a good holiday weekend. All right. I hope everyone is doing well. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. Yes. So I, I'm home, just chilling. So I want to create some content. Right. I've said this before. I love doing this. I really do. It's a hobby of mine. It's a passion of mine. So if I'm gonna watch these videos, might as well. If I'm gonna make, the content anyways, might as well, you know, do it live. So if you guys want to talk with me, join with me, seeing, just shooting the shit, just saying whatever, reacting it with me, I think that's cool. I'm down with that. So I'm going to check out some videos, and we'll react to some videos together. So hopefully you guys had a good Sunday. All right. Hopefully your Sunday is going well. Hopefully your weekend's going well. Um, let's get started. What do you think? Just had a fresh haircut, right? Yeah, it's okay. Trying to treat my hair, so Yeah. All right, let's get started. Let's let's check out some videos. Let's check out this TikTok video. It's a 7-minute long video, so I'm going to be reacting to it while we're watching.
So I've been trying to date, and it's not going too well. I don't know what I'm doing.
I gotta say that I honestly believe women. I believe it when women say that they don't do makeup or their aesthetics for men. I honestly believe that they're right. When women say, "Oh, I do makeup for myself or I dress for myself." Okay, you're right. I agree. Because how how do you believe this is attractive to a man? It's like the thin pencil line eyebrow. Absolutely insane. And I'm assuming that's a wig because I don't know, but that's so much forehead. I was like, okay, you're doing it for yourself.
I never really understood it. But I will say that yeah, I when the red flags show, I'm like, "Oh, I'm out. I'm out." I'm vulnerable, not as in I'm going to allow myself to be prey, but I'm vulnerable as in I'm honest about who I am, what I've gone through, what I've done, and where I come from. And I want a man to have.
Now, she said that, red flags come, she's out. Cool. I honestly believe everyone, man or women, please stay true to yourself. I think the biggest problem we all are facing is accepting and or ignoring red flags. It never bodes well. And I think one of the biggest red flags this woman has is that. Don't ignore it.
Have everything up front, then rather 6 months down the line, he's like, "Jenny, you could have said that because that's a deal breaker for me. I never want that to happen." So I've always been very vocal and honest. Um, but I could not see the guy. I've been talking to for about 2 weeks. We saw each other, met each other once. And it was just brief. It was like we met up to like this Italian spot, and it was just, hey, and then that was it. Like, but we've been talking on the phone, texting constantly. And this weekend I said, I want to dedicate this weekend to my studies. It's the first week of class. And he got upset. And I'm like, this is good because that means this is who you are. And I opened up, previously that I was a sex worker. And I'm honest about that. That years ago during my divorce, I was a sex worker. I got into sex work.
Yo, Lenny, what's up? Yeah. There's an interesting lady on the screen.
And he was just like, that's why you a hoe and da 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 da. He was just like, so I was like, okay, block. And then of course, yeah, crazy. But men doing that, I tell people, particularly men, the worst parts about me because I want to see what you're going to bring up when you get angry. I want to see what you're going to say. So I want you have all this ammunition. I want to see, are you going to use it? Not to hurt, because I don't get hurt. Like, I got thick skin. You got to come harder than that. But I want to see what you're going to say, what you're going to try to use against me. And I was like, oh, thank you. And I'll never speak to you again. But yeah, being in sex work during that time, I'm honest about it. And I've shared it in a post here. I'm explaining one because a lot of women glorify this lifestyle. And I don't want young women, young girls, to see this as something they should aim for. Because
Let me say this. You think that the whole things with sex work and stuff. It's like I find women really idiotic because women do not listen. It's like the ugliness of sex work. All women know. They all know. They just choose to ignore it. Women choose to ignore it. Women. It's like, what do you think? What do you think sex work money? Like, what's the glorification of sex work? Just the money. That's it. And it's like that's nothing new. All women knew it. All women know you make a lot of money from sex work. But it's not a good thing. It's dirty money. And yet women still ignore it and don't give a shit and still go into it. So really, you think you're gonna be something special? You think you're gonna say something special? Women listen? No, women don't fucking listen. They don't. And here's the thing I do want to say is that a lot of women now, no matter I've said this before, women will always have options, no matter what category they fall in. Sometimes the problem will be what kind of options do you have? And are you attracted to your options? So maybe in this case, right? One, the option she has, she probably won't like. So a lot of women, you are just kind of better off just being alone. Just being alone. Because one, you're probably not attracted to your options. And two, the ones that you are attracted to, probably you don't like those options. Right? Like this how this man gets angry and whatever. Well, I'm sorry. Those are the options you have. Sometimes women like the biggest problems I'm finding is that a lot of women don't understand consequences. They don't understand consequences until they are experiencing said consequences. And even that they still don't understand that as a consequence of their actions. So this is why men always say accountability matters.
it's not. But during that time, I did what the fuck I had to do. And I'll do it again. If it came between me and my children again, I would do it again and again and again. Most women that
I find it interesting. If it's for your children, you will sell your soul. You will sell your body. But if it's but for the same thing, you wouldn't stay with the man you gave children to. Right? Whatever for whatever reason, you wouldn't stay with that man you gave kids to for your kids. You would sell your body, right, to provide for your kids. You wouldn't stay with a man for your kids. I find women really, really crazy.
go into sex work, normally I don't know anyone in their right mind who would make a conscious choice to do this, and they don't have to. But most of
I find this is why it's so stupid. You don't have to. My mom was a single mother. She didn't have to. She struggled. She struggled. She worked hard. She didn't have to go into sex work to provide for her kids. A lot of mothers don't have to go into sex work to provide for their kids. And all they have is themselves, right? No man is providing for them. No child support, none of that shit. You don't have to go to sex work to provide for your kids. Yes, an easy way out. All it is. It's easy. You sell your body. It's not that hard. I mean, it's immoral, and it's like it's absolutely like probably feel nasty about it. But a lot of women, they have no problem selling their body. It's easy work. Nothing special, right? Okay, it's like you probably have sex with men for free anyway, so might as well get money for it, right? It's easy work. It's not. I'm not saying it's good work, but it's easy work. So no, you don't have to. You just pick the lowest hanging fruit. You didn't want to work hard at McDonald's. You didn't want to work hard at, I don't know, CVS, Walgreens. I don't know, like being a cleaner, right? You didn't want to work hard being a cleaner. You didn't want to work. It's like you don't want the laborious, tiring job. You want to lay there and get 100, 200, whatever dollars for the what? 10 minutes, 30 minutes. It's easy, right? $100 for 30 minutes. I mean, like seriously, if you do like a whole night of a couple 30 minutes, you probably make bank. So pretty easy, right? The mouse. Evil Eddie.
us come from nothing. Most of us don't have a support system. Most of us have been abused. And there I was.
And they still don't go into sex work. No excuse.
Finding out my ex-husband's down low. He's going off to suck dick because now he's out in the open, I guess. So fuck them kids. We're in a shelter. I did what the fuck I had to do. I was strategic. And I always tell young girls, if you're going to choose it, be smart. And also, it's not just about sex. Intelligence is also very sexy as well. A man being able to have a conversation with you is very sexy as well. And I made a certain amount. I was able to get the house, the car, and that's what I did what the fuck I had to do. I don't carry shame from that time in my life. Because if it came down between me and my kids, I would do it again. I would do it again.
Okay, I guess. I mean, I seriously, I don't understand how women say, "Oh, I'll do all these for my kids." Yet, some women wouldn't even stay with the men they give kids to. You wouldn't do that for your kids. You wouldn't, I don't know, fucking have a different kind of job for your kids.
And I will say that my experience was not negative.
Yeah, Lenny, thank you. Thank you for joining.
My childhood was more negative than that experience, and that was because I was in charge. And so I only slept with men who had a lot to lose. I only went towards men who were highly intelligent.
Thank you, brother.
Very educated. So you're talking about corporate black men. You're talking about black men who worked for NASA, black men who owned tech companies. And I also got to see why men choose this path for intimacy.
You went okay. I mean, so your clients were wealthy black men. I mean, like, why do men have so low standards? This woman is like, I mean, come on. If you're a wealthy black man, wealthy man in general, seriously, there are better looking sex workers out there. I mean, come on. It's like, I swear to God, I don't like. If I'm gonna spend it, right, I better spend my money for someone that's like, I don't know. Come on.
Um, and I also was strategic in I did not want to be doing this. So many days, especially in the beginning, like when I first started, I felt like Stony. So I set it off. I felt disgusted with myself. And I would go pick up my kids from daycare, and shout out to my daycare lady, Miss Gloria. She had to question where I was getting that money from, but she never did. I kept her fridge stocked, made sure she was paid and then some. She took really good care of my children while I had to do what the fuck I had to do. And I could trust her with my kids. And that was huge for me because I had no one. And but I was strategic. So like I said, the men I slept with, not only did they have a lot to lose, they were men that I would be physically attracted to. So I was like, because I'm like, how the hell am I going to do this? And I have a thing for black nerds. I have a thing for black men who are nerdy. And that was the only man I chose. That was the only man I slept with. And I really got to see that they're choosing this also because they don't understand how to emotionally express themselves. So I was also a therapist. I was also had to nurture them. Sometimes we would just sit on the floor and talk. You'd be texting throughout the day, calling each other. And I didn't call, they would call me. And they just want to talk to you. Like I said, I shared on here, one guy said he chose me because I reminded him of his mother. It was, yeah. And it wasn't what you thought it was. It wasn't some crazy stuff, but it was because he felt bad for how it was like some Ben Carson stuff, okay? But anyway, yeah, you got to come harder than that, like, because I'm not ashamed of that time in my life. I'm honest about it. Anyway, so I've been.
Okay, I mean, I guess. I mean, what the hell ever? I mean, okay. I mean, cool that you are not ashamed of your past. Great. I mean, it's like this is a thing where I mean, I thought she was going to talk more about how she feels with the dating scene, but okay, you're not ashamed of your past. Doesn't mean that others won't be. Doesn't mean that others won't be shamed of your past. So, okay, you're not ashamed of your past. Now you will have to live with your mistakes. You have to live with the consequences of your actions. It's cool that you were a therapist to these geeky black men. Awesome. But again, they paid you for a service, and that's it. I think a lot of women like this don't understand that, okay, with your lack of self respect, I get it. You know, life is hard. But you know what? I said this too. A lot of women don't understand the most important thing that you can choose is who you'll end up with, who you give your kid, who you give kids to, who you give your bodies to. Right? That's the most important thing. I think a lot of people need to understand. That's probably one of the most important decisions you'll make in life. A lot of women think so little of it and never understand that they will suffer consequence from said, you know, said thinking. And that's the issue that I believe that a lot of women will have to face. You don't make it a priority, you're gonna live a life that shows it. So great. I mean, if she was proud of her being a sex worker, okay, cool. I mean, good for her, but I don't know what's the point, right? What's the point when you will live the life of you suffering that consequences for eternity? So great. But like I said, even women like this will have options. Or do you? But the problem you have to think, women like this will have to think, are you attracted to your said option? And it seems like not. What's up, guys? Lenny, Evo Eddie, thank you guys for stopping by. You guys are amazing. Love you guys. All right. Thank you. Hope you guys are well. All right. So there is this. Let's move on to the big video for tonight. Right? There's a big video for tonight. I wanted to check out. She's not speaking with you. Yeah, I know she's not speaking with. What? Yeah, I get that because she's a video online. She's not. She's just speaking to her audience. Okay, so I mean, like, it's whatever. Thank you. Same for you, all you great people. Love you. All right. So moving on to the video for tonight. There's this thing called is happening. It's a little bit. I guess you get that. Yeah, I got that. There's a video that's kind of going, semi. It's been being talked about a lot. So we are going to react to it. There's a whole bunch of videos. So I have a bunch of clips. Let's check it out. All right.
Defending somebody like a teacher, bae, and not even just her. Any woman dressing like that in them tight ass clothes around children, you a pedophile. That's that. Or Shelly, and you're a loser. That's what. Stop always saying, "Oh, we can't help if our bodies is like that. We can't help." Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. You wear the proper attire. You don't have no professionalism about yourself. Why the fuck is you trying to be an office siren around kids? You do not have to wear no tight ass clothes or tight ass material. We all know what a bodycon dress is for. A bodycon, anything, that stretchy ass material to accentuate your curves and everything else. You wear that shit to the club. You can also wear a pencil skirt that don't hug everything like that. But of course not, you wanted everybody to see. Anybody disagreeing, you're a lying ass whore. Because if it was a male teacher with some tight ass pants all the time and you could see a bulge, it would be a problem. But why? Why? He can't help it if he like that. He can't help it. Yes, he can, and y'all know that. These people who get in the positions when they 21, maybe older, and they get in them positions at them schools just so they can be like, ha ha ha, around them little boys. That's my little boyfriend. Oh, he just, yeah, that's what they do, and they some losers. And no. So you would want your son around her being groomed? You can fantasize. He could like his teacher, but she ain't got to give him something to like on purpose. But y'all don't understand that. I guess y'all just, dumbass hoes.
This is the thing. I don't know about you, right? In recent years, I'm hearing more and more of teachers, female teachers, doing a lot of inappropriate things with students. Female teachers. Now, we already get the narrative that there are plenty of male teachers, disgusting male teachers, disgusting male, men that are in the education field that are disgusting. I'm not talking. We all know that. We all agree that there are a lot of disgusting, these men, right, in education, disgusting. But I find it even more disturbing when you always see it. What women are championing? Men are disgusting. Men are pedos. All this shit, right? Men women don't do shit. Okay, I get it. Women are angels. Men are disgusting. I get that. But then what is going on with a shift where a lot of women are popping up and doing a lot of really, terrible things with kids, with minors. And this is not the extreme, but this is what I'm saying. It's questionable. It is really just something that you got to think about. Now we will like I have a bunch of clips and we'll look at it. Look at teachers about to get 100% attendance in class. It's like, seriously? I mean, like, yeah, I'm not saying she's hot, right? She's hot. But what are you being hot for? I'm like, what do you think this is like? What's the point? It's like, I don't know. For me, when I was in school, yeah, we didn't have women looking like this. We didn't have teachers looking like this. Now, I get it, right? As young men, we were like, wow, look at that shit. One person said, I wouldn't have skipped or slept as much as I did if my teachers looked like this when I was in school. That's not a good thing. I mean, not the skipping and sleeping, but it's like, no, it's not a good thing to the teachers or sexualize themselves, objectifying themselves, so the students, male students, can oogle it. Who are you dressing up nice for? Now, I didn't play the music because, you know, copyright and shit, but seriously, why are you wearing this to school? That stuff needs to be called out. It's gross around kids and fools. Exactly, right? You are around little boys. It's like, what are you doing? Teacher Bay, and seriously, what are you doing? And I'm saying she's good looking. But it's like, what are you good looking for, right? It's like, why you need to dress to a certain degree around little kids, around kids. What is the objective? You want to look good, feel good? Well, you could not be to this level. Now, I like this, right? A commenter said, it's giving, I want the attention of the children. Yeah. Now, this is a different person, but again, this is like, seriously? I mean, like, you guys tell me, I mean, like, there's a time and place to wear club out. Yes, like, serious? Oh my God. Why are your clothes extremely tight? I mean, what is the point to looking like this when you go into class? You're going to class. You're not going to club, right? You're not. It's like, I don't understand the level of, look at how tight her clothes are, right? I mean, yes, she's covered up, but come on. The tightness of the top, tightness of the bottom. It's like, seriously. Like, so that, yes, you're covered up 100%. However, professional dress does not equal skin tight clothing. In the future, I'll go for those loose fitting slacks. They maintain the look you're going for, but keeps things professional. It's like, seriously? I mean, it is the environment. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to convey? Oh, I need to look good. Why? Around little boys? You need to give off this like sexual, this is giving off that energy. I want to look good around little boys. Who are you attracting? Who are you trying? What are you trying? You're doing this for yourself. You're doing it for yourself. But it's like, where's the decorum? That's like, yeah.
A body, what do you want to do? Leave her body at home? I've noticed recently that dress code in schools for teachers and students has been a lot more lax recently, and I personally think that's a good thing. One, because I'm a teacher. We've never had a dress code where I work at, but we're still expected to maintain a certain level of appropriateness. That kind of just goes without saying. Having a relaxed dress code is amazing because, in my opinion, because it gives people freedom to express themselves through fashion. That's always been a really big thing, especially for students as they're growing up. But teachers, you're a teacher. You should be setting an example of how to conduct yourself in public. There's a time and a place for these outfits, and wearing a short bodycon dress to school with a little jean jacket over it doesn't make it appropriate. you're still wearing a bodycon dress that you probably wore to the club last weekend. I'm not even comfortable wearing a loose, long, flowy dress to work. And I'm a preschool teacher. Like, if you're a teacher and you wake up in the morning and you think, I'm going to put on my tightest dress because it makes my backside look really, really good, knowing you're about to go and stand in front of a bunch of teenage boys all day, yeah, that's weird. Doesn't matter how you try and flip the script. It's weird. It's not appropriate. No.
And this is what I want to say is that I had a video of women saying, "Oh, men sexualize women." I don't disagree, but here's the thing where you got to look at this. In 2025, women have all the freedom that any man can have. Women have all the freedom that any man can have, and yet women sexualize themselves. Women sexualize themselves. So I find it funny that women complain that men sexualize women. Okay, but when given the opportunity, right? When given the freedom that they have in 2025, women sexualize themselves. So it's just really funny that no matter the path we take, the results are still the same. Okay? Oh yeah, back in the day, women had no rights. Men sexualized women. Now, in today's age, women have all the rights, and women still sexualize women. Still the same kind of outcome, right? So was it men's fault, or it's just the way it is, right? So I find it. How's that even an excuse for anything? Oh, men sexualize women. Okay, women do it. Women sexualize women, even when given the right, even when given the chance to prove otherwise, right? Prove otherwise. Oh, I won't allow you to sexualize me. Now that I have the power, I won't allow you to sexualize me. Yet, now when given the power, women freely sexualize themselves to gain even more attention.
I know you guys have seen the discourse about Teacher Bay and her outfits and everything, but I feel like you guys have not really seen her outfits. If you haven't done a deep dive in her page, you probably don't really know what the outfits look like. This is one of the most viral outfits that is going around, and as you can see, it's not like she's not covered up. She's fully technically covered up, but the problem is like it's super tight around this part, and that's the problem. It's just tight around the parts that should not be so noticeable. And keep in mind, she has a BBL, so of course it's going to be hard to hide all of that.
Now, I didn't know that, right? That's an assumption. We'll have a video of her talking about it a little bit, but if she does, right? If she does have a BBL, right? If she does, what the hell is wrong with you? As a teacher, I saw this, I had another clip, right? Of a woman that's a police officer with a BBL. What the hell is wrong with you? It's like, I get it, right? If you are a stripper, right? A sex worker. If you were an Instagram model, okay, I get it. Now, I understand that that's what you're trying to do, right? You're trying to gain that attention from men so you can, increase your social clout or whatever. I get it. But as a teacher, as a police officer, as civil servants, as why the hell do you need to look sexualized in these kind of professions? It's beyond me.
But wearing a thin, skin tight, bottom is just gonna make it poke out. Then we have this one, so it's about the same length as last dress, but then she went ahead and added the sheer. Why in the world would you be wearing? Basically, the dress is right below her butt, basically, because the rest of this is see-through. You can't really consider this fully covered because half of it, or more than half of it, is see-through. And you're wearing heels, which is going to make it even make your legs look even longer and even more exposed in front of, look at the age of the kids in the background. Like, these are not like little babies that don't know what's going on. They're old enough to be probably just hitting puberty or in that stage, and you know how.
You know what's also giving me? I just thought about it. It's giving that I'm trying to compete with the little girls, right? I'm trying to compete. I'm trying to compete for the eyes, right, of the little boys around you, right? So, who do you think is going to get more boys' attention? All these other little girls or this full-grown woman? It's like you're trying to compete with these little girls. Very, very suspicious. Super inappropriate. Her boss needs to fire her as well. This is the problem, right? This is the problem that women have tried to create, where you can't easily fire people, right? Particularly women. But it's like a woman of color. Now it's like, because you will get lawsuits. You will get like, this is why people make it hard. People have made it hard to, certain kind of situations where, you fired me because I'm a woman. You fired me because I'm a minority woman. You fired me because I'm a black woman. It's like, okay.
You know how that goes. Then you have this outfit.
Seriously, does that look like a teacher? Oh, I thought she was going out to the club. I thought she was going out to have fun. I thought she was going out to the bar. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, you are trying to get the little boy's attention.
I don't think I need to say anything. This outfit does not look like it's meant for a teacher. This looks like you're going out to brunch with your friends, or maybe like a really nice restaurant or something on a date. This gives like, cute date. But the heels, the skirt is right below the butt. And I remember when I started first working in corporate world, your skirt is supposed to be at fingertip length or at least below the knees. Normally you're safe if your skirt or dress or whatever was below the knees. And this is not touching that, and it's tight too. So it's above the knees and it's tight. And then we have this dress. So this is super long. It's cute. You can tell it's slightly loose, but for some reason it's just accentuating the bottom area.
I think she does have a BBL, right? I mean, like, I know some black women may have it a bit natural, but it's like, is it natural? Because her thighs, right? Or like her, not necessarily, I guess it's her thighs part area right here. It's so small comparative to her butt. So I assume it's a BBL, but it's like, even if you wear, like, if you wear certain, like, a little bit, not as tight clothes, you can't help making that clothes tight, right? With such a big booty, you can't help making clothes tight. I just like, what a...
And I feel like, yes, you have a BBL, but there's ways to hide that. You could have.
And again, I get it, right? Some people, detractors, will say, you can't control how, you shouldn't control how people dress and all. I mean, like, all the naysayers. This is an issue where, do you not understand where you're at? Okay? Where you're at. It's like you are standing in front, like, you imagine, right? A teacher is like on the board doing the shit, and what's staring them in the face? Your big booty. Your big booty is like, oh, you know what? Kids should, but these are young hormonal boys. Young hormonal boys. Plus, we are, like I said, I'm hearing this more and more. Every year there's more coming out, more popping out. Teachers, women, right? Female teachers are having inappropriate relationships with their male students. This is giving that kind of energy. This is giving that energy that will eventually happen, shit like that. Right? Because you want to sexualize yourself in front of little boys. You are trying to sexualize yourself in front of boys. If the scenario that she has a BBL, why the fuck, as a teacher, you want a BBL? If that is the case, okay? Seems like a case, but if that is the case, why, as a teacher, that profession, right? Why the fuck would you go for a BBL? It's honestly because the majority of the time you are spending in front of little boys. Absolutely just weird. Yo, Just, what's up?
put on a cardigan to cover the back area and still kept the front, you know, cute. There was no reason to like wear a shirt that stopped right above the bottom area to make this part poke out even more. Like, and the fact that, keep in mind, in a lot of her videos, if you haven't watched them, she starts off by a side view and she's not recording, obviously someone else recording, so it's almost like she's saying, like, the person recording is like catching her in the act of being a teacher, like, oh hey miss so and so, how are you doing today? But she's always posed from the side so you can catch the P of the BBL. So she's well aware of what she's doing by how she's posing before the video even starts, if that makes sense. But if you were wondering what the whole discourse is about, those are the outfits. Yes, you can be covered up. Yes, she has a BBL, it's hard to cover it, but there's ways around that with just a simple cardigan and looser fitted skirts that are...
If she has a BBL, right? I mean, why the hell would you get one while in that profession? It just amazes me. I don't understand it.
Let me get this straight. Y'all were on Teacher Bay's side until y'all found out she had a BBL. She's calling herself Teacher Bay. Teacher Bay shouldn't be in the same sentence, let alone the same phrase. And a BBL is where you drew the line? I'm confused. BBL, CDL, natural, it didn't fucking matter. There's children involved. And she's prancing around at the doorway of her classroom with a Chanel bag. Like, I need y'all to be so for real right now. I need y'all to be so for real. I never had a teacher that was at the doorway with a Chanel bag in her hand. They had, class attendance sheets and things like that. Maybe a snack? A Chanel bag. Not to mention the poses in front of the school bus.
I was thinking about that, right? The Chanel bag. It's like that woman is giving, like, I want attention from everyone, right? I'm trying to show off to the girls, and I'm trying to, attract the little boys.
Like, no one gives a fuck what she's wearing and what she's doing in the poses. It's the fact that she's steady and determined to keep it associated with her profession and her job that has to do with kids. That should be all. That's all y'all need. Y'all, it don't matter what kind of body alteration she done got. It's weird as fuck regardless. Do the BBL make it worse? A little bit, because you purposely and intentionally got something altered to your body, knowing that BBLs are sexualized. But BBL or not, it's psychopathic behavior and she needs to be locked up somewhere. Let me get this straight. Y'all were on Teacher Bay's side and
y'all are talking about the teachers' outfits being in.
What's up, Alv? What's up, my brother? Thank you for stopping by.
Inappropriate, but nobody is talking about the fact that every single teacher that is wearing an inappropriate outfit starts off showing us the video with her ass in the camera first. I kid you not. Hold on, this is what I keep seeing. Let me show you. This is how the video start. What I wore today. Or like, bitch, why are you showing us your ass first to show us what you wore as a teacher to school? You know it's inappropriate. That's why you're putting your ass in the camera first. You wanted everybody to see your ass first. Why would you not be facing forward? Like, that's the inappropriate part. Why is nobody talking about that? Bitch, you know that dress is inappropriate. Stop fucking playing with me. Y'all are talking about the teachers' outfits being inappropriate.
Oh, look at Miss Williams. Hey, Miss Williams. It's Monday.
It's Monday.
Oh.
I don't even care no more at this point. I coach like we're cooked. Like, I stopped giving a fuck a long time ago. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be so fucking pro-black when I was a shorty boy. It didn't make no sense. I used to have fucking Malcolm X as my back banner to everything. My phone, my laptop. Nigga, I got a tattoo on my arm with a quote. I was really one of them for my people type. But boy, we are cooked. I don't care no more. And I've been like that for a couple years now. Like, I just look at everybody and it's sickening and it's hard to see. People be like, you ain't supposed to lose hope in your people, man. Fuck the people. These motherfuckers don't want shit right, man. Let's not forget, you got gangbanging J-Roy. This nigga hanging out, throwing parties with gang members at the party, turning up and shit. Talking like the kids that he's supposed to be teaching.
Yo, Laughing Man, what's up, my brother? Thank you for stopping by.
I mean, that nigga get on this motherfucker sounding just like one of the YNs. Talking with him with the slang. No. Now we got Hooker Miss Williams over here with the goddamn shoes that strap up. You wear them at the club, baby. You wear them shoes at the club. Why you wearing them shoes in school with kids? And then you got the little Chanel bag, baby. You ain't even got shit in there for real. You just wearing it. Why are you wearing this to go teach? Then, man, I'm so fed up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. No, it's like for our race, bro, it just get worse and worse and worse and worse. Only because we are too accepting, bro. We try to accept everyone and every fucking thing. And I've been seeing this shit a lot, bro. Like, honestly, like the whole teacher by day, stripper by night type shit. I see this shit so fucking much, especially in Chicago. But I ain't really got too much to say about this shit, man. Like, y'all got common sense, I would hope. Just do better. But what do I know? I'm just a nigga who lift weights. Have a good day.
Now, I gotta say that I think, things like this does not help Black women's image, where I believe a stereotype of a lot of Black women, at least what I've heard, is the over-sexualization. Over-sexualization of Black women, this just contributes to that. It just contributes to that kind of stereotype. I think it's sad. I think it's a shame.
I found Teacher Bay. Teacher Bay! Miss Williams! I want to be in your class, girl! I found Teacher Bay. Teacher Bay!
And that's the thing where this is the thing where I'm saying where a woman like this is really just doing it for clout. This whole thing, and it's kind of sad that you're a teacher doing this around little boys, but you're doing this for clout. You're doing this to stir up, controversy, stir up the internet. Because if you got the BBL, right, you dress the way you're dressing, you are trying to stir up clout. You're trying to get people's attention. It's working, but it shows you the low value you have.
My daughters would not be in Teacher Bay's class, and I don't care what anybody says. Call me a hater, call me bitter, call me jealous. I don't give a fuck. They would not be in her class. At first, I was like, I think y'all are just pushing it a little bit. But it's like her outfits progressively get worse and worse and worse. It's giving that you're not there to teach. You're there to accessorize and have photo shoots every damn day. Because why is you posted up on the bus like it's the club wall in 2002? And as the mother of 2 preteen girls, do y'all know how hard it is? I be fighting for my life to get my girls to just stay kids, okay? Because the way y'all be letting y'all little girls run around here, mine could never. But now I gotta send my 13-year-old to a class, and you got your ass jiggling every which way every time you take a step. You standing there.
Wow, I didn't even know that. Look at that. Look at that picture, right? Look at that video. She's just jiggling like, oh my God. And you know what? That's the thing. That's the mentality that I wanted. What she's saying, that we are not letting kids be kids. We are not letting kids be kids. A lot of times we're pushing kids to grow up quick. We're pushing kids to grow up much quicker. I think that's the problem, right? I think that's the problem we are seeing more and more of. Yeah, I think that's sad.
Out in the hall greeting these kids with your Chanel hanging. Why do you need to have your Chanel and your Prada as an accessory when you're greeting the kids coming into your classroom? Or any purse for that matter. Why is it not already locked up in your desk? I don't understand. That alone gives me vibes that you're in competition with these kids, and it's weird as fuck to me. I see mostly people concerned about her teaching corny little teenage boys, but my thing is preteen girls are already fighting for their life, trying to find their confidence, trying to fit in, trying to figure out who they are, and then they got to sit in the class in front of Miss BBL 3000 with her Chanel on display while she's welcoming people into class. That is not the example that I want set for my daughters personally. Nothing wrong with BBLs, nothing wrong with the girl's body. She's a beautiful woman. I am not negating that fact at all, but she's proven that she can dress appropriately without all her goodness jiggling all around the classroom. I'm sorry. Like this, anyone who does not see an issue with this, you are a part of the problem. I don't care. And then you posting videos and got these kids' names and their homework all on social media, knowing that your videos get like millions of views, and you're literally posting clips that have these kids' names on their assignments. Girl, find your priorities, because teaching clearly is not one. My daughters would not.
And it seems like that. I think that she's, because you see the amount of talking, right, is going around her videos. I think that's the purpose, right? She's now getting a bit more clout, more notice. Now, I've never heard of her, right? So I didn't know if she was getting millions or a lot of views, but now you're seeing it, right? Now you're seeing it. DA, you're not going to like the video. I think it's on Instagram. Water show little kids in a car together. Yes, just like some people act today. You're going to be like, what in the world? Yeah, is it? I don't know. This is the thing where we need to, because I think there's a big issue how kids are, you know, growing. I think there's an issue. I think a lot of kids are, growing up way too quickly. They don't have the kid mentality anymore, kid mindset, and you know, kids are growing disrespectful. No, just no care. No, I don't know. I just think it's a unhealthiness.
Now, we tore that male teacher who had his female students braiding his hair in class the fuck up. All right, tore him up. But now that we're saying that maybe you shouldn't wear a body your teaching job, oh, now we need to let the teachers be. Oh, now we can't have opinions on the teachers no more. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the teachers. I was just up here cussing y'all out about them school supplies. I couldn't believe that y'all didn't want to buy them teacher school supplies. But unfortunately, there is bad in every group. Having your underage female students braid your hair as a male teacher, weird. Wearing bodycon dresses and posing in front of the buses like they're club backdrops and calling yourself Teacher Bae, weird. Like, I do think it's okay just to admit at times that some things are weird. Like, and this happens with men and women. Like, anytime a singular man or a singular woman is being criticized, it's like women and men take it as a hit on all women or a hit on all men. No, we are criticizing this one situation because it's inappropriate. And if you do not participate in this same behavior, then no one's talking about you. And honestly, we have these conversations about the influx of young girls that we're seeing in high school who come up here and make videos talking about, oh, I don't understand why I got dress coded at school. And then they back up and show the camera the outfit, and they're wearing a skirt that even when they're standing up straight, the bottom of their cheeks are hanging out. Or they're wearing a top that only fits like a bra, like it just covers their boobs and nothing else. And like, honestly, aside from the fact that teen spaces and preteen spaces damn near no longer exist, and kids really don't have any place to go that is not like thoroughly infiltrated by adults. But I feel as though we're seeing this influx of young girls specifically who feel the need to try to present themselves as more mature in like middle school and high school because they are in a roundabout way feeling as though they are in competition with their teachers. They're feeling as though they have to compete with their teachers for the attention of the young male students. And I feel like we have all had a situation like this in school at one point or another, because this situation has reminded me of a language arts teacher that I used to have. And I always thought that she was kind of inappropriate with the boys in school. She was just very giggly, very flirty. She always let them sit up by her desk, but not in a like you're in trouble sort of way, like a you can come sit up here with me and do your work sort of way. And I remember there was this one boy who I always thought that she had like a special interest in, like even back then when I was in school. And he would always sit up at her desk and she would always give him hugs. And he would always like go in her classroom even.
Really? Laughing Man, that's a thing. I've never seen a teacher that I had growing up dressed that way. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen a teacher dressed like that. So
he was supposed to be in another classroom for a different period. And years later, I found him on Facebook. And he had posted about how he had a teacher in middle school who always let him sit up at her desk. And whenever he would sit up at her desk, she would let him go through her phone and play games on her phone and stuff like that. And she would sit there and watch him go through like her photo albums. And she would have nude photos in her photo albums. And she would see them in her phone. And she wouldn't say anything about it. And he went on to say that there were times where she would give him a hug and he would put his hand like on her butt and she wouldn't say anything. She wouldn't move it or anything. Like, I say that to say that we have to come to a realization that women are capable of being predators. And you can be a liberated woman who is free to live her life as she.
Exactly. I've said this before, where this is one of the purposes I have, is to break the narrative that, oh, men are bad, women are good. I want to break that narrative, that propaganda, that, oh my God, if you're born a man, you're automatically bad. If you're born a woman, you're automatically good. No, that fucking is stupid. That fucking shit is stupid. It doesn't being a man, being a woman does not make you good or bad. Okay? Just how you are as a person. That's it. If you're a bad person, good person, it's not because of your race, not because of your gender, not because of your orientation, not because of any of that shit. You're just a bad person or a good person. Really? Chicago was like that? I didn't. Damn. That's not good, in my opinion. I think these are, you got to think, okay? Besides for parents, teachers are the next role model us as children have. Teachers are the next role models. So these are the people we spend the most time with. Besides for our parents, teachers are who we spend the most time with. And if this is how they are around us, that's a dangerous mentality. That's a dangerous thing.
Hey, good morning. Call me while I get ready to go to work. So yes, of course, I'm still a teacher. Haha, still here. I'm going to deposit my money before I go to work because I don't want to leave.
Here, who even told y'all I had a BBL? Who told y'all that? Who told y'all that? Not saying it's true or not true, but I want to know who told you that. Mr. Clothes, you might want me to just keep him a little bit hugging me, okay? Because yeah, just.
Hey, good morning. Call me while I get ready to go to work. So yes, of course, I'm still a teacher. Haha, still here. I'm going to deposit my money before I go to work because I don't want to leave money in my purse.
Here, who even told y'all I had a BBL? Who told y'all that? Who told y'all that? Not saying it's true or not true, but I want to know who told you that. Mr. Clothes, you might want me to just keep him a little bit hugging me, okay? Because yeah, just.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah. Okay. Great. No surprise how the person she is. Like, it's the ego. All right. What do you guys think? I just want to show this is that it shows you that the mentality of a lot of women where again, I've said this. I agree. There are plenty of disgusting men out there. Okay? Men that are predators, men that are, done horrible things, men that create these disgusting sexual environments, particularly around children. I agree. There are plenty of disgusting men. We don't talk about there being disgusting women that create also these disgusting, toxic sexual environments as well. So, because I want to do that because it shows you that it's not a man thing, not a woman thing. It's just a bad person thing. These people they might, I don't know if I would say they don't care. It's that they're trying to create these environments. They're trying to create these type of, situations, type of, I don't know, scenarios or whatever. So it's really disgusting. It really is. Again, being like this around children is really disgusting. It's just, we are pushing children into a sexualized environment, right? And this is why we can't be surprised that kids are growing up really quickly. They're growing up extremely quickly. I think every generation, it looks like kids are growing up, mindset, body, everything, really quickly. And I'm like, kids are not kids anymore. Kids are not kids anymore. What do you guys think? Okay. All right. All right, guys. This is a special video, right? I've been really compiling this. So I put a bit of effort into this video, okay? I put a bit of effort into this video. This video will probably be a long video, all right? Probably be the video that we'll end things with. But like I said, I put a bit of time on this. So this video, I'm going to I'm going to disprove this one video. Every bit about this video, I'm going to disprove. In this video, I'm going to disprove every little thing. Because it took a bit of effort, right? Scouring on. I'm going to disprove this with proof, right? With video proof. We have so many women absolutely hating on men. Just they build channels hating on men with no actual proof, no actual evidence, no nothing. Just spouting a whole lot of hate. Now, I've said this before where I don't view my channel, I don't view my content as hating women. No. I see it as I'm holding women accountable for their actions and words. That is it. Plenty of, and why I don't necessarily show men, which I do, right? I do from time to time show men, but I don't show men consistently because we have plenty of videos that do. We have plenty of women that just shit on men. So really, what's the point of me showing videos that men are bad? Because I already said it. There are plenty of bad men out there. Plenty. I never disagree that there are plenty of bad men. What I hate is that, oh, we put the notion that men are bad, women are good. I hate that shit. That is my point. So, in this video, and this is the thing, I have a whole channel, right? My whole channel disproves women's hypocrisies, disprove women's words. So my whole channel has it. But to make it easy for you guys, my brothers, my amazing people, right? To make it easier for you guys, I making this video to disprove every single fucking shit she says. So, let's get started.
Capable of actually loving women. Men are not capable of actually loving women. They don't even respect women as their equals. It's the reason why they seek male validation. They don't care about us. That's why they objectify us, sexualize us, use us, and abuse us. So trying to date a man is a waste of your time, especially if you're dating for love. It doesn't exist outside of self. That's why you should love yourself, put yourself first, focus on yourself. And I also need y'all to understand that every quality that y'all are out here looking for in a man, it already lives within you. It's so funny to me because women notice all the time that when they're single, they're flourishing, they're glowing, they're happy, and when they're in a relationship, they're drained. Yet they still continue to date. Like, you don't see the pattern, you don't see the common denominator. The man is the problem. Stop trying to date men. Just love yourself, focus on yourself. It's time for women to start being more selfish with their love. Why are you so quick to give someone you met off the streets the love out of your heart? That should be for you. Women are always shamed for being selfish and putting themselves first while men are praised for it. And I need women to understand it's okay to be selfish and put yourself first. Love yourself. Men are not capable of actually loving women.
Okay. We heard it, right? Full video played. So, let's do it. Let's do it.
Men are not capable of actually loving women. They don't even...
Men are not capable of loving women. Okay. Men are not capable of loving women. I love that.
We're thriving because of you. Like, I'm able to get a new phone because of you. I'm able to get my eyes tested and get new glasses for because of you. I'm able to have somebody come in here and clean because of you. I'm able to make a meal for not just our family, but Crystal and Brad because of you. Like, you're not just keeping us afloat, you're driving us. And I appreciate you so much. Like, the way you lavish your love on us is insane. Like, you take such good care of us. You are such an incredible provider. And I don't just mean financially. Like, you're an incredible provider for our family. Like, I had expectations of what you were going to be like, and you have far surpassed. Like, I am overwhelmed with what a great provider you are for our family. I am so blessed, and I'm so grateful that you're my husband. I just want you to know that. Okay? Thanks.
just love you so much.
This video shows true and pure love.
This is my wife.
Yeah, but introduce yourself. I can introduce myself.
I'm Junior, and this is...
And I'm Tele.
Who are they going with?
We shall see.
If your partner were to pass,
Oh, God.
how long before you would start dating someone else?
Ooh, we talk about this too, so I don't know if I would ever date again.
Do you think he's gonna get it right?
Yeah.
What did she say?
she can't move on.
Is that your answer or her answer?
She knows.
Who are you closest with outside of your partner?
Probably my sister.
What do you think Telly's answer was?
That's kind of hard.
Is she crying?
I will have to say that person's not here.
Who are you talking about?
Her dad.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I'll check it out. I'll check out AJ's after this. After the stream, this is what I'm gonna end out with. So definitely will jump to AJ's stream.
She did everything for them. And hurts me a lot because if I'm not there and then her dad's not there, you know, I think the next person is probably her sister.
What's your biggest fear?
Losing her.
Something happening to me.
I just feel like my whole life will just come down. I don't know what to do.
I think he has the fear that he doesn't know how he would pick up from where I left off.
This
You have any kids?
4 kids.
Are you married?
Yes.
14 and a half years. That half matters.
Yeah.
What is your partner's most annoying trait? What do you think she's gonna say?
I have no idea. I do a lot of shit. Oh, probably that I don't fill up the tank, the gas.
That's it.
If she says that, we're telepathically like on.
What is it?
Probably when he doesn't fill up the gas tank. Among other things.
Oh, that's crazy.
Have you ever thought about leaving your partner? What do you think he'll say?
No.
Yes.
What?
Oh, you know what? I think I screwed that up. Would I ever leave?
Any time in your mind have you thought about leaving
Her?
It's your whole relationship.
No. Me leave? No, not a chance.
Who puts the most effort into the relationship?
I think she's gonna say it's even.
He definitely does. I'm very, very lucky.
How's that feel to hear?
Really good.
He's everything that I'm not. He makes me so much better. Life didn't even start until I met him.
Me too.
He says me too.
See, I knew we were gonna cry. Somebody was.
And did you know that your wife is the one?
Like when he skipped school to see his cousin at my high school, and he saw me in the hall. That's when he knew.
Long story short, I was in the hallway, and then she tapped me on my shoulder, and was like, "Hey, you're cute," and then went off.
Will you be my Valentine?
What you think? What you think?
You ain't got no choice.
This probably be copyrighted. So yeah, old love. I just wanted to show that it's like men do know how to love. I find that disgusting with women like that.
Respect women as their equals. It's the reason why they seek male validation.
Never respect women as equals. Okay.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available with 22.
Seems like treating women no better, right?
Nothing
Treating women
beats a
like equals.
Jet2
I love this
I'm
clip.
not helping. It's 2025. Figure it out. I think they... Oh man, it's not working. Let's see, maybe pull it from that end.
looks like men do treat women like equals. Because a man would treat other man the same way, right? A man would treat any other man the same way.
At least they put it in diagonally, you know? But it's not going to fit.
So what's the difference, right? This is the life that men are treating women like equals. Not special, right? Men aren't treating women it's like, this is how men would treat other men, right? So what are you thinking? Men aren't treating women like equals? They are. Looks like men are.
To a man. Was he on his deathbed?
Do it. Did you do it like a proposal or?
Yeah.
Oh, got the rings made.
I want to know everything.
I rented out like a hotel room in Palm Springs or something, like a really nice fancy one. Filled it up with balloons, heart-shaped balloons, and a heart-shaped.
Wait, okay? Because I'm basically doing what I would have wanted from my...
And he walks into the room and he's like, "What the hell is a Valentine's Day?" I'm like, "No!" Anyway, get down on one knee.
You got down on one knee?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so good!
Yeah, I think it's
this
cool.
Is girl power.
That's what I mean. He was just like, "What is happening?" And I was like, "Oh no."
You knew he wasn't going to say no, right?
I actually didn't. I didn't know.
Really?
No. I was very, like, maybe he doesn't want it. You know, maybe he's okay to just be in a relationship, which was fine with me too. But I just wanted to, like, lock him down.
Lock it down.
Yeah, no.
I'm in such a storytelling mood tonight, so I want to talk about my last Hinge date that made me just quit dating. Like, I was like, okay, like, this is not it. So this guy and I matched. He's older than me. I tried dating. I tried going out with guys that are my age, but at 24, maybe because I'm an overachiever, or the guys that I was matching with were not achieving enough. They were not meeting just like basic qualifications that I wanted. Like, for instance, some of these guys were straight up unemployed. And no really concrete plans to get anywhere. Like, no sense of direction in life. So
I didn't know that long, but I just knew that she paid that much. So I was like, treating like a woman like an equal.
I think one of the major issues I have with now's dating pool is that men want to be treated like women. And what I mean by that is men want to be courted. Like, men don't want to do the courting anymore. They want to be courted. Like, what do you mean? I say, "Oh yeah, I've seen you before," and you tell me and you didn't say nothing to me? Sorry. I thought I was the woman. Like, no,
You're the woman? I thought you wanted to be treated like equals. Septum theory. Exactly.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of...
Equality right there. Equality.
They don't care about us. That's why they objectify us, sexualize us, use us, and abuse us.
Objectify you. Okay. Let's play that game. Men objectifying women. Let's play that game.
Oh, that's a boost. Let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi,
Did men make her wear that? Do you not think this is objectifying? Is that not objectifying? Or did men force this woman to wear something like that?
My name is Sincere Garrett, and I am in law enforcement.
Oh.
My name,
Yeah, men made her wear it like this, showing underboob. Seems like, are men objectifying women or women doing it to themselves? This is a series that I find funny, okay? Women doing pros and cons about themselves. That is their pro. Their body. That is their pro. Women's pro, right? Cons, a whole bunch of cons. What's their pro? their body. Ain't that interesting? Ain't that interesting? More, right? More a bunch of pros, bunch of cons. What's the pro? Oh, look at that. Their body again. Ain't that something? Like another one, right? Whole bunch of cons. What's her pro? Her personality? Oh, no. It's her body again. So are men objectifying women or women doing it to themselves? And let's not, I'm not saying that men don't, but let's be honest. Women are no better than men. This right here,
Instagram.
I do.
literally
Ollie
objectifying
S7.
a man.
Ollie S7.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you single?
No, I'm married. but
Literally
I've got
objectifying a man.
I've got a podcast. I've got a little single girls on there.
Ain't that
So
something?
if I post,
So what is that? What is that woman doing?
So trying to date a man is a waste of your time, especially if you're dating for love. It doesn't exist outside of self. That's why you should love yourself, put yourself first, focus on yourself. And I also need y'all to
Focus on themselves. I think women do that. Women only focus on themselves. Women only focus on themselves.
Stop getting with broke men. Stop it. Stop it now. Oh, but he's really nice to you and he listens? Oh. The Cheesecake Factory's not a date. Oh, he only lives with his parents because he's saving money to buy an apartment. Okay. Stupid. He asked you to split the bill, and you agreed. Stop getting...
If I ever go out with a man and he does not pay for my friend, I will never speak to that man again. There was this one time, this guy that liked me invited me out with all of his friends. And I was like, okay, well, I'm with my friend. He's like, great, bring her. We all eat, we laugh, everybody orders, it's fine. My friend had to leave early because she had something to do. That was the original plan. So when she left and the bill came, his guy friends were like, your friend just ditches and leaves on the bill? I was like, there's like 7 guys here. We all got a prefix menu and unlimited drinks. The total was less than $100. Not that even the total matters. I felt so uncomfortable. I looked at the guy that invited me and I was like, hey, look, it's fine. I'll pay for it. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. He's like, my friends, they don't know any better. But in my head, I got the ick. Because you invited me and my friend, and your friends made that kind of remark. No, you didn't say it, but your friends did. And that's just an energy I cannot get behind. If you cannot pay for my friend too, I don't feel comfortable dating you.
Here's a list of why I broke up with men.
For a video like this, I typically would tell y'all to release the hounds, but you know what? Allow father time to teach her the lesson. Viewer discretion is advised.
He asked me how much my bills were, and then never offered to pay them.
What's up, mindset?
Yeah, he was trying to gauge how much debt your stupid ass is in. He was also trying to figure out how high above your means you're living. That's a smart man.
Why are you asking? Okay? He asked me how much I made. Why do you need to know how much I'm making?
Crazy.
You should never consider my money as your money.
Well, asking a woman how much she makes in today's day and age is actually a relevant question. Why? Because a lot of y'all be online broke and begging. Kind of like how you're doing right now. It's indirect, but that's what you're doing. And if I'm considering dating you, why wouldn't I want to know what you do for work and how much money you possibly make? I think it's a relevant question.
He didn't pick up a tab.
Okay, we finally working with something. This is something that might just be worthy of not talking to somebody.
Okay? He let my friend's boyfriend split the tab with him. That's fucking embarrassing.
I spoke too soon. That's my fault. Here I am trying to play devil's advocate and trying to balance out the playing field, but nah, you just can't do it with these type of bitches. So it's embarrassing that the 2 men that were out on this dinner date with you and your friend split the tab. That's an issue for you. What he should have done was pay for the whole tab. That's what would have gained your approval and acceptance. Why didn't your friend's boyfriend pick it up, huh? Clearly, this is something that's okay between the men. Why does it matter what you fucking think about it?
Okay? He said he'd call, and he didn't call. So I blocked him. Now he can never call.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Just showing more of the selfishness of women.
Why I will never pay for no man's on any date. Now watch the brokies come into the comments. I love the brokies because only a broke man would comment, oh, gold digger this. What gold do you have to dig? You have none because, bitch, you won't even pay for someone's food. So don't be calling me a gold motherfucking dinner. Gold digger. Anyway, basically, I just will never pay for a date, okay? Now, look.
Sounds pretty
Since
selfish.
men don't know how to properly ask a woman out on a date.
Just another day at the office. Here's another video about women blaming men for their lack of performance. I hope you enjoy it while you wait.
I took myself out on a date.
Get used to it because you're going to have to enjoy your company a whole lot more in the coming years.
Got dressed, got pretty, on a cute rooftop, sangria in hand, chips and guacamole. Oh, I'm at peace.
I'm not sure who she thinks she's fooling, but we're not buying it. There's nothing about this post that says peaceful. This is definitely Super Saiyan level of desperation. If you were truly at peace, you definitely would not include us in it. You would
Yeah.
Understand that every quality that y'all are out here looking for in a man, it already lives within you. It's so funny to me because women notice all the time that when they're single, they're flourishing, they're glowing, they're happy.
Oh, when women are single, they're flourishing, they're happy. Okay. I find it funny. Like I was showing with this video.
just went on your date and had a good time. Peaceful people don't feel the need to include anybody else in their peace because they understand that peace is something that you must cover. You must keep close to you because a lot of people want to ruin it for you.
The simple things.
I find it funny how it's always the simple things when they got to come out of pocket and pay for it. How convenient. Funniest part about that video.
My daddy in town and doing everything manly for me because you, like, really?
For doing what he's supposed to do for his daughter that's single. Secondly, you might want to take this video down because it's not giving what you thought it was going to give. It's low-key embarrassing for you if you really think about it. This is basically telling everyone that you can't find a man to do things for you. It's not that they can't. It's simply because they're choosing not to for you. There are men out there that's doing things for the woman that's in their lives every single day with no problem. Also, that means there are women out there that are getting men to do things for them every day with no problem. So again, this video is low-key embarrassing. It just means that you're struggling to find somebody to do the things that you want them to do for you. And if I'm being all the way honest, your dad looks like he's really over always having to be.
I didn't see that one, so I don't really know. And mindset, I forgot what it was, so I don't really remember what's the title name. I know the picture, I think it has an image of the Human Torch, right? The Silver Age Human Torch on it. So I think that was the picture, but I don't remember what was. I don't remember what the title is. But follow me or not, I'm not. That's not my. That's not my prerogative. Again, showing this is what women. This is the happiness of singlehood, I guess.
No one wants to fuck anymore. Seriously. No one wants to make out. No one wants to flirt. Everyone's tired, anxious, and touch-starved. So I wrote this Substack essay about how we're in a sexual recession and what's causing that. And see, women are some of the most educated, employed, and financially stable generation.
Oh, wait. I have that. I did that video, right? I did that video where women were touching on the statue. Yes. I did that video on on my TikTok. I get that.
Of women yet, so we don't need men for survival. If we're in partnership, it's because we want to be in partnership, and that is definitely impacting the way that dating, relationships, hookup culture, situationship culture is happening in Gen Z right now. Men have been told by their fathers, grandfathers, society that they are focused on providing for their women and their families, and I think now that Gen Z women can support themselves financially, we don't need men to provide for us. We definitely want them to, for sure, but we don't need them. We're focused more on equal partnerships and men that can show up emotionally available and be attuned to us, and unfortunately I don't think the men are catching up, and this is causing a lot of strife. I think women collectively are realizing that there's not really a point to giving your body to someone that acts like they don't care if you live or die, and on top of that they're not providing financially, and a part of that is not entirely their fault because the economy that we're in is very difficult, and I think everyone is feeling the effects of that. But it's like, okay, the men are not planning dates, they're not paying for dates, they're not providing anything financially, and then on top of that you're not emotionally available. Anytime I express myself, it's too much emotional labor, or I'm emotionally high maintenance, and it's like, what is the benefit of me giving myself to you if I get absolutely nothing in return? I think all of this.
Good luck, right? Don't deal with men. I mean, like, this is a thing where just don't deal with men then. Like I said, I mean, these women, like, if you want to be single, right? If you are happy you're single, just be single. Emotional labor. I am going to do a video purely on emotional labor because I think that's ridiculous. But I just want to show you that Yeah, okay. You want to talk about women being happily single, yet women consistently, these supposedly happily single women, consistently have problems with men.
I need a masculine man. I feel like I can speak for all females, all girls. We want a man who will take control, who will be like, okay, we have a dinner at 6 p.m. Be ready, look good, and I'll pick you up by this time and be ready by... Like, I need a man who does that shit. Like, listen. Ugh, what the fuck? I need a man who will actually just like, we, all females, we need a masculine man. I don't think any female nowadays would be like, oh, I need a feminine man. Like, I want him to be my passenger princess. We go get our nails done together. No! Nobody wants that. We want a masculine man who will take care of us, who will...
Yeah, okay.
And when they're in a relationship, they're drained. Yet they still continue to date. Like, you don't see the pattern. You don't see the common denominator. The man is the problem. Stop trying.
Common denominator. The man is the problem. The man is the problem in a relationship. Okay, let's play that game more.
If you're new here, I married a woman, had a kid with a woman, divorced that same woman. During the divorce, they transitioned to a man, lost custody, and now they owe child support. I wanted to piggyback off of yesterday's TikTok and give a little bit more background. I do have a story time on my page, but some of this information dates that. Did I know they wanted to be a man? No. Prior to having a baby, I asked them multiple times if they would ever transition or think about transitioning because they were masculine presenting. And they were like, no, not my journey, never thought about it, wouldn't do it. I would have not had a baby had I known they wanted to transition. I would have not stayed in that relationship had I known they wanted to transition. That's just not my ministry. So I have a baby. We end up moving. When we moved, they told me that they were going to defeminize. And I was like, okay, you know, why? And they were like, I want to bodybuild. I want to be strong. I want the body that I want. And I know that I'll get that if I defeminize. Cool. I asked them, are you going to transition? Are you changing your pronouns? And they were like, no, not transitioning, not changing my pronouns. She, her. Cool. Divorce happened shortly after. This divorce is long, by the way. You're talking 2 years of just chaos. Basically, during that time frame, obviously, like, we're, swapping my son and stuff like that. And I'm noticing that they definitely are looking manlier than usual. And I kept asking them, hey, are
she
you
loves the chaos.
Gonna transition? And then they would always be like, oh, our son kept calling me daddy, ha ha ha, LOL. And I would be like, okay, well, like, are you gonna transition? Like, that's just weird to keep pointing out. No, not transitioning. I correct him. The school came and was like, oh, he is saying daddy. And my ex was like, well, I went to the school and was like, nobody, not transitioning, not a thing. Please correct him. We're working on correcting it. Cool. Time starts to go. Okay, so this is how I found out. I picked my son up one day and he was standing behind me, my ex. And my son said, bye, daddy. And I said, I'm like, hey, yeah, like, no, like correcting him with the term that we called my ex. And my ex looks at me and goes, no, he can call me daddy. So I get in the car, we drive off, they send me a message. Oh, just to let you know, I am he, him, and I go by this now. Or no, didn't tell me their name. I'm he, him now. You can address me as such. I've already let the school know. Okay, you didn't think it was important to let the person that you co-parent with know? Like, this is so weird. And like, my son was so confused. It was overnight. So, this is the crazy thing. After my ex was dating a woman and they broke up, that ex came to me and testified on my behalf in court and gave me a lot of background information about this transition. So basically, around the time that they met, which was probably like, I think, I don't want to tell the dates wrong, but I guess the end of 2023, beginning of 2024.
Again, where's the man in this situation? Where's the man in this chaos? No man at all, right? And I feel bad for the little boy. This is the insanity. This is the chaos that women are bringing. No man involved at all. Is the common denominator a man? Not really. The common denominator is women. The highest divorce rates are lesbian relationships. Highest divorce rates. The highest DV rates are lesbian relationships. No man involved. No man involved. And still all this chaos. Ain't that something? All this insanity, all this mental illness. I feel bad for that young boy. I feel bad for that young boy because this woman has brought chaos into this young boy's mindset. Absolutely disgusting. No man involved. The common denominator is women, are these types of women. These insanity right here.
To date men. Just love yourself, focus on yourself. It's time for women to start being more selfish with their love. Why are you so quick to give someone you met off the streets the love out of your heart? That should be for you. Women are always shamed for being selfish and putting themselves first while men are praised for it. And I need women to understand it's okay to be selfish and put yourself first.
This is a thing where I think majority of women are selfish. But here's the thing where women like this are so bitter. They don't understand. We as human beings are social creatures. It is, I honestly believe it's only the select few that can just be by themselves for the rest of their life. Majority of people, both men and women, it is hard to be alone. Majority of people, both men and women, it is hard being alone. It is very suffering. Right? And women like this, miserable women like this, want company. Right? Misery want company. Plus, they want to gain followers. Right? This is how they gain followers, by creating miserable women to follow her.
I've been single my entire life. I'm going to be turning 42 in August, and I've never had anybody love me or desire me or want to be with me. And I have so much love that I feel like that is inside of me with nowhere to go, because it can't transfer to friends or my family or my parents, because it's something separate, it's something different. And I've gathered all of this love since I was in high school, and then it just sits there and it eats me alive sometimes. And I'm bringing this up, oh my gosh, I just slammed my hand off of that. Sorry, I'm bringing this up because I'm lonely and sad, and the world is hard and horrible. And I was thinking,
we don't recognize that we shouldn't be promoting women. Be single, right? Don't give a shit about men. Like, be by yourself. Same thing if we say that to men. Right? Majority of people, being alone is very debilitating. It's very depressing. This is why I hate this whole shit where misery loves company. Stop that shit.
I was single and depressed, and there were a few things I had to do in my daily life and habits I had to change to pull myself up out of that. It may sound crazy, but one of the things that I feel like really helped me during this journey is removing myself from certain environments, aka me sitting on my couch watching all of the dating shows, Love is Blind, Bachelorette, The Ultimatum, whatever type of dating show that I was watching, I stopped watching those. Not because like it made me jealous to see other people like happy and in love. It was more of, it just reminded me of what I didn't have. Even though, yes, those are reality TV shows, but like you're consuming that content. So if you're already in a...
It's just like, I want to show these things, right? It's just like, we don't recognize, you know what? It is not an amazing thing to be lonely. Single and happy is like, I think is so stupid. This is why I believe most men, in my opinion, who are single, they don't say that they're single and happy. They're content. A lot of men know that, you know what? They have to make have to make the effort to even find options. And even that is hard. So men will say, oh, I'm single and happy. No, I think most men just say, I'm content, right? It is what it is. I mean, dating is hard. It's hard to find the right women. It's hard to find women. So I'm just content, right? I'm content in my singlehood. Not that I've said this to myself, right? I've said this to people. I'm not happily single because I'm not happy, but I'm not necessarily depressed. So I'm more content. I believe this whole loneliness is not a healthy thing for most people. You have to make the extra effort to not be depressed about your singlehood. That's not happiness.
Most of the time, I love being single. I am very comfortable being single. But tonight, I hung out with friends and I had a great time. And then I was driving home and I started feeling this like wave of depression and anxiety. And I wasn't really sure what it was related to or where it was stemming from. And then I got home and I felt like just so sad and lonely. And I walked into my empty apartment and I thought, God, I wish that I had someone who could just hold me right now. Like, I wish that I had someone who could just take care of me, because I have to take care of myself every single day and it's fucking exhausting. And I just want someone to take care of me every now and then. Most of the time.
This is a thing where I just...
Guess who's already had a full minty bee before noon? This girl. No, but actually I just had a big cry, so I thought that now maybe we can talk about it and see if it's relatable or helpful for you guys, because that's what I do. So this might sound so silly, but like I must be like starting my period soon because I just feel so overly emotional. But like I feel like right now in my life, like I'm in my late 20s, and it's super awesome because like all my friends are getting to these amazing like milestones that happen in your 20s, 30s, whatever, having babies, getting engaged, like long-term relationships. And like I'm obviously single, which again I like post about on here. I love being a single girl. Like I feel like out of all my friends, like if it's gonna be anyone, it's gonna be me, and I embrace it. I love to like live life, travel, and I feel really like empowered and independent and do things on my own, and like preach that to you guys, because as a woman I think it's awesome that we...
Is this the image of happily single? I don't give a shit what she says. Is this the image of a woman that's happily single? It's like, stop with that bullshit. We are destroying people, in my opinion. Women are destroying women.
I'm telling you, that singleness only hits you at night. When you ripping and running throughout the day, when you at work, when you know,
sounds like a great journey.
Extracurricular activities, when you doing hobbies, when you at the gym, you don't even care about being single. That's not even on your mind. But when you pull up to the house at night and you get in that bed alone, that's when you be like, I really wish I could cuddle up with somebody, or I really wish I could tell somebody about my day. That's it. That's when the singleness hits you like, damn, I wish I had somebody. But throughout the day, you don't even be
So, this is like, I wanted to talk about this, is that I honestly believe we are destroying each other. And I honestly believe women in particular are destroying other women. I would never promote men go be single, because I think it's a lonely journey. I really think. I honestly believe that what the issue is that, one, be on your journey to be the best version of yourself, right? Be on the journey to being the best version of yourself. Two, get your passport. Get your passport. Explore the world, right? Open your options. Because at the end of the day, I think in the Western world, we have too many women that honestly are delusional, are hypocrites, are combative, are aggressive, are just not good partners. They're just not good partners. Just like the first women, okay? Like the women I'm trying to, combat and stuff. That woman is going to produce this. By 2030, an estimated of 45% of women aged 25 to 44 will be single and child-free. Great, right? Awesome. Awesome that so many women, right, will be single and childless. More than ever before. Great. That woman, right? That first woman, she's doing her thing. She's putting women on that path. Awesome. So fine. Right? Women want to be single and childless for the rest of their life. Great. This is why men need the life where they are in control of. Being on the journey of your best self, you now have the power to, you know what, dictate how your life goes. Right? Get that passport. Explore the world. Open your options. Right? Open your options. You don't have to settle for any people that don't want you. Don't settle for people that don't want you, that will belittle you, that think less of you, that's not attracted to you, that just don't think nothing of you. So that's my thing, where I showed that woman was really false. She was, nothing about what she said was true.
Love yourself. Men are not capable of actually loving women. They don't even.
I've shown that. Men are. Like, you think of this. Valentine's Day. Who shows the love? Who on Valentine's shows love? Men or women? It is men that show love to women. Not really the other way around, or at least not the popular concept. And I showed you video proof that men show love. Men fall in love. Men want love. Men don't want this whole superficial shit that women are producing nowadays, right? Women are making relationship transactional. Men don't want that shit. Men want love. Yo, Terminator.
Women as their equals. It's the reason why they seek male validation. They don't care about us. That's why they objectify us, sexualize us, use us, and abuse us.
Sexualize, I proved that too. Women sexualize themselves. Women sexualize themselves. Men, you don't even need men to do it. You don't need men to do it. You will sexualize yourself regardless. You will sexualize yourself with all the freedom that women have. Women will sexualize themselves. Use and abuse. I've shown you that women want men to pay for their friends, to pay for the dates, never go 50-50, right? Never do shit. So who's abusing who, right? Who's taking advantage of who?
So trying to date a man is a waste of your time, especially if you're dating for love. It doesn't exist outside of
the bitterness, the absolute bitterness. And I showed you videos of the love, showing you that people do experience love. But mindset like this, what fucking man would want to love a woman like this? What man, right, want to love a woman like this? Besides for the Pookies, the players, the bad boys, the Chads? Because here's the thing. Those men don't give a shit what type of woman you are. As long as they can fuck it, they don't give a shit how bad of a woman you are, how shitty of a woman you are, right? So what type of man you think would want to love on this? Imagine waking up to a woman like fucking this, right? Waking up every day to a woman that's such a fucking annoyance. That's so bitter, so miserable.
That's why you should love yourself, put yourself first, focus on yourself. And I also need y'all to understand that every quality that y'all are out here looking for in a man, it already lives within you. It's so funny to me.
Really? And yet, right, all the qualities you can find is living with you. Yeah, just be by yourself. I mean, women are on track for that. More women than 45% of women are on track to just being by themselves. So great. And you are seeing that women are suffering from it. You are seeing women are suffering from it.
Because women notice all the time that when they're single, they're flourishing, they're glowing, they're happy. And when they're in a relationship.
Really? Really? They're happy. I'm pretty sure I showed a bunch of videos that counteract it. I honestly believe that a lot of women believe that they're happy when they're single, right? Because, hey, I mean, I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm able to travel. I'm able to buy shit, right? I have my family, I have my friends. But guess what? When your family and friends go marry, go have their family, go do their own shit, now you don't have those friends. You don't have those families. Now that you travel, right? But you're traveling everywhere by yourself. You're traveling everywhere, just doing the same thing, not really, it's great. Now what? Right? You're buying shit and you're just filling filling up the hole in your heart with fucking stuff. Great. Great fulfillment.
They're drained, yet they still continue to date. Like, you don't see the pattern, you don't see the common denominator. The man is the problem. Stop.
The man is the problem. And yet, in situations where lesbian relationships, no man whatsoever, highest rate of divorce, highest rate of DV. Are men the problem? The lowest rate of divorce, lowest rate of DV are gay relationships, gay marriages. Are men the problem? Are men the problem? Men the common denominator? Like I said.
Stop trying to date men. Just love yourself, focus on yourself. It's time for women to start being more selfish with their love. Why are you so quick to give someone you met off the streets the love out of your heart? That should be for you. Women are always shamed for being selfish and putting themselves first while men are praised for it. And I need women.
What the fuck are you talking about?
To understand it's okay to be selfish and put yourself first. Love yourself. Men are not capable of actually loving women. They don't even
I gave my points. I gave video counterpoints, right? So, women like this are just filled with crap. Miserable women want other miserable women to join them in their misery. This is why I said, I honestly believe, personal opinion, women are better off listening to men's content. Women are better off listening to male's content. That's what I think, right? So, it is what it is. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? All right, guys. Love ya. I think that's it for tonight. Dizzy, thank you for stopping by. Red Door, love ya. Terminator, Evil Eddie, Bay. Let's see who else was. Laughing Man, my brother. Thank you. All you guys are amazing, right? Lenny, thank you for being a member today. Thank you. Alvi, I love you, my brother. Let's see. Anyone else? Yeah, I think that's it for the shout outs. I love you guys, right? You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the love and support, right? Hope you guys have a good Labor Day, right? I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys on Monday night live stream, okay? So hope you guys have a good night. Later, guys. Later, everyone. Hope you guys have a good night. Later.